Hey, oh yeah, I made it on the screen, man. Look, let me see. Big time, yes sir. Oh man, hey, don't go blind, man. Don't go blind out here. No, I'm just playing. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing great, doing great. Thank you.
So Michael Penix is 24 years old. As your team, as a couple of teammates, we're seeing guys now play 5, 6, even 7 years of college football. Is that an unfair advantage where you're seeing guys 23, 25 years old maybe playing against the 19-year-old?
I mean, kind of how I see it. I mean, I'm 24 myself, so how I see it, we all trying to get to the same spot. Everybody in the league, like you got old guys in the league, like 30 years old, 35 years old. So like, you know, if that's kind of where you want to be, that's kind of how it is. Like regardless, everybody kind of on their own track. Everybody's on their own road, on their own course. So regardless of how you get there, regardless of how that road looks, we're all on the road to that same spot.
Do you feel sometimes for you, being 24 years old, just given your age and your experience, do you feel like that's a big advantage over, say, a 19 or 20-year-old?
Definitely. I think of that all the time. You know, just kind of the experience I've been through, the games I've played in, just mentally, you know, just being older, just kind of having that growth. I feel like definitely is a little advantage.
All right, Mike. Have you had time to just sit back and think about your journey coming from southern Georgia, coming to Michigan? Like, I don't even know if you've ever been to Michigan before.
Couldn't even point it out on the map.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now you're, this is your last game. I mean, just the thought process of like rolling in this past 5.5 years.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You know, just thinking back of where I came from, being a quarterback down in South Georgia, to being, you know, a top linebacker in the Big Ten, it's crazy. It's just kind of thinking of, you know, just how far I've come, and you know, just kind of where we are, just knowing my goals, kind of what I had here coming in, and kind of just being in the situation to achieve those goals, man. It's a blessing.
Now, Washington, man, initial thoughts on their offense and the challenges that Penix brings, and then just the ability to get pressure on him, obviously, with their offensive line only getting off 11 sacks.
Yeah, definitely. You know, their offense is explosive. They have a lot of great athletes. Elite quarterback can put the ball on the money wherever it needs to be, and just, you know, offensive line that just gives them that time. You know, they have like that offense that can score in the blink of an eye. You know, so you have to be locked in every play, every rep. Have to be locked in to all your fundamentals, and just, you know, straining to finish those plays. You know, whenever you have that one-on-one jump ball, you have that one-on-one tackle in space, you have to make them. You know what I mean? So it just kind of come down to winning your one-on-ones and executing.
Michael, for the average person or for young players or for whoever, how do you describe your feet are here? How do you describe what this opportunity is like for someone who hasn't gotten to be in your shoes?
Man, it's a blessing to be here, man. I say it all the time, man, but I can't give anything, nothing but praise to God for the opportunity to be here. It's great. You know, I kind of really try to keep myself mellow, try not to get too high in the moment. But yeah, man, it's a great opportunity, great everything, man. Everything about the experience is great, man. You know, I've dreamed of being in this situation. You know, so it's just great to finally be here, especially my last year here. Great to finally be able to go get a win for Michigan, natty.
When you think back to that 2020 season, obviously it was a crazy time with guys opting out, and it was a 2-win season for you guys, with a totally different culture than what you have now. Going back to that year, did you think it was like fathomable that you guys could be in this position and be on the doorstep of a national championship?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we had what it took. I feel like we just was missing some things. You know, we were always just fall just a little short, kind of on all years. You know, 18, 19, we had great players then. We had great coaches. And we just kind of came up short in the Big Ten, and I kind of knew, you know, that this place was special. We had like special people in this program, and I knew that, you know, even during that season, like we were better than what we put on tape, and we just kind of had to overcome that, kind of whatever it was, get over that hump to kind of be where we are now.
But I know there's been this lack of motivation. Number one, there's number two, but you also got your top-rated defense against a top-rated offense. How motivating is that, just to see who's the best? You're facing against a lot of people consider the best passing offense. You guys have the best overall defense. What's the motivating factors there?
Definitely motivating, man. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. You know, just like, you know, last week with Alabama, you know, one of the historic programs, one of the best programs in the country. You know, just the opportunity to go out there and just kind of display what we have, display the kind of defense we have. You know, just like I said, man, number of opportunities out here, man, to really show and really, you know, engrave that we're the best defense in the country.
Michael, Coach Harbaugh always talks about how connected this team is. He's used that phrase so much. So is that connection run through you guys in terms of, is there the sentiment among the players that you want to go out and not only win this for Michigan, but to win this game for Coach Harbaugh?
Yeah, no, like this a close team, man. Just the way we play for each other, the way we prepare together, the way we just kind of gel together throughout the locker room, on and off the field. I feel like, you know, just the feeling of everybody gets from the other guy's success, you know, you can kind of feel that. And I feel like, you know, just everybody's kind of just playing for each other, playing to go get the win for the guy next to him. We got a lot of, like, veterans on this team who, you know, came back to go get a national championship. So I feel like all of the younger guys kind of bought into that, and they've kind of, you know, really been pushing to help us get get to where we are. And I mean, we kind of all just had that common goal of, you know, trying to get to where we are now, and just being locked into that and playing for each other, playing for Coach Harbaugh, knowing that, you know, the kind of guy that he is, he's the kind of guy that you want to go win for. So, you know, he's kind of trickled down that throughout the system, through the coaches, through the players, and it's definitely been a real close group, and we've definitely been trying to play together.
You know all about football in the South,
Mm-hmm.
what it means and all that. What are your thoughts about this being the first championship game in 9 years without any team from the South?
I think it's great that, you know, we get some versatility in the national championship. Not always looking for an SEC team always to sneak in there. I feel like it's great for the Big Ten, great for the Big Ten. I was gonna say Pac-12, but hey. But yeah, no, I feel like it's great for the conference to kind of have two teams that's going to eventually be in the Big Ten, play in the national championship. You know, it's great. I know all the people down south is kind of hating though. You know, wishing that Alabama or Georgia kind of would have made it in, but you know, it's great to kind of have Michigan finally be up here. Yes, sir.
Hey, Brady.
As the oldest player in college football, can you please tell us your beer routine?
First off, I'm not the oldest player. I don't think so. I'm up there, almost. You said beard? You know, I got some beard oil. You know, I wash my face, wash my beard. I got some beard wash. You know, throw that in there while I'm in the shower. You know, come out, brush it down. You just hating, bro, because you ain't got no beard. It's all good. Anyway, next question.
Hey, Michael. So obviously we're going back a couple of years here, but how different is the Michael Penix, the athlete that you guys see on film with Washington, to the Michael Penix that you all saw when he was on Indiana a few seasons ago playing Michigan?
Yeah, you could just tell the growth, the confidence he's got. I feel like kind of thinking back against him when he was in Indiana, he was playing a little timid. Pretty sure he was coming off of some major injuries back then, and you could kind of tell that he was playing timid, playing not to get hurt. And now you could tell he's kind of just playing more loose, more confident, more free, has a lot more targets, a lot more athletes kind of that he has with him now. And, you know, you can just kind of see the fun that he's having over there with those guys. And, you know, just the confidence he's been playing with, I feel like kind of just helped him grow over the years.
You kind of mentioned it when you were talking about, you know, Big Ten and another Big Ten team, future team. When you think about this game in the context of next year, the landscape of college football is going to look a lot different, expand through 4 playoff games and everything. Does it mean anything for you to be part of this, especially knowing that the Big Ten and Pac-12 have a lot of history, and that's not going to be the last one?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's crazy to think about, you know, kind of hard that I won't be a part of. Just the expansion of the playoffs and the merging of the conferences. But to be a part of the last. It's a great experience. To be here, and it's great to kind of set the tone for the next couple of rivalries between the two teams, and hopefully it'll be a great game, and definitely go get the win for Michigan though.
Just like to get you in the game mode, your go-to song, go-to artist, who you gonna play right before the game?
You say what?
Your go-to song or go-to artist, who you gonna listen to get you in that mode right before the game?
Man, I'll throw on some old Kodak. Yeah, man. That's kind of what it was kind of buzzing through my ear all during the Rose Bowl, some old Kodak. I throw some Lil Wayne on. Kind of before the game, I kind of try to get mellow, so I'll do like J. Cole. I throw like J. Cole type, just kind of to vibe until I get on the bus to head to the stadium. That's when I'm in my old Kodak, young boy, that get in that mode for sure. Yeah, yes sir.
Mike, you were on the team in 2021. This whole run, this 3-year run got started, and it kind of started at the Big House against Washington in the Mazout game. Do you get the sense that this has kind of come full circle now, playing Washington for a national championship just a few years later?
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like it's kind of all come full circle. From playing, Alabama, in the what bowl game, Citrus, I think it was, or some bowl, playing them in a bowl game to, playing Washington, and just finally being able to make it all come full circle. I feel like, yeah, definitely came full circle. Definitely.
5 minutes are remaining.
Yeah, it's definitely come full circle.
Do you have a game day playlist that you like to play before big games?
Yeah, I was just talking about, man. I had to throw some old yak on, kind of up into the game. I'm kind of on some low key stuff. I'll throw some J. Cole, some Smino on there. Just to vibe out until I get on the bus over to the stadium. That's when I'm on my young boy, old yak, Lil Wayne flow. Just to get me hyped up, ready to play. I mean.
Hi, Michael. I just have to ask you, tell me about your necklace.
Yeah, man. I always kind of wanted like a pendant for a necklace. Didn't really know what I would get for it, and just thought, why not Mike B? Yeah, everybody's it's kind of been kind of my name kind of throughout. It's just not just Mike, not Michael. It's just Mike B, and that's what everybody calls me that. I was gonna get like a what's the word? Like a design made or something, but I just kind of kept it simple. Just kind of had the name with the diamonds on it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So we good? Yeah, looking like we good.
So, what's been your favorite kind of gift suite item, either here or the Rose Bowl?
Ooh, let me think. We really haven't gotten our gifts yet. We were able to kind of pick what we wanted. Let me think. I know we just got a gold playoff football. That was nice. We got a watch. We got some watches. I'm really ready to get my cowboy hat. We get cowboy hats today. I'm really excited for that. So, yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, Mike, one of the interesting things about this team is how much you embrace this idea of we need to go to the national championship game. That's all like game one game at a time. I was talking to Jay Harbaugh about it. He was like, yeah, it's interesting. We usually try to keep these guys focused on what's at hand, but they were pretty big on thinking ahead. I think the obvious question, the big question is why were you guys so eager to embrace this is where we go be?
I feel like a lot of the guys, here, this is their last year. We had a lot of guys come back.
This concludes the Michigan media session. In approximately 30 minutes,
Well,
Washington's media session will begin.
Should I keep going? All right, yeah. But I forgot what I just was talking about. Yeah, a lot of guys. This was a lot of guys last year. A lot of the captains last year. A lot of guys came back just for this moment. Like we kind of been in the playoffs the last couple years. We kind of fallen short, and so just everybody knew, that next step was just, to make it to the national championship, kind of make it to this moment, and that's kind of like all off season. That's kind of what we've been working for. Like every rep we did in a workout, every rep we've taken, whether it be during film study or during out there on the field running 150s, it's kind of all been kind of leading up to this moment to, get that national championship. Definitely.
Watch that. It was a little young. You're a little young for Jordan, but if you guys have any feel of did that come to mind?
No, I mean, I don't think it's been said, but it's definitely a last dance feeling. Especially since we have like a lot of the older guys who've been here, who've put in the time, the effort, and is going their last hurrah together with Michigan. It definitely feel giving final last dance type. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.